And we're back. Okay.
Okay, I didn't just have a tantrum. That's why I turned off the camera. I mean, that's not why.
All right, so how would you
Okay,
just...
I'm a little, when I'm in front of people, okay, maybe I'm not real comfortable. But when I'm comfortable, then I'm a little better. So let's just call this uncomfortable right now.
What makes you tick?
That's the question you asked me. What makes me tick? That doesn't make any sense to me because I could go in any different direction. What makes me tick? My heart.
How would your friends and your toughest critics describe you in one word? Can we say that on camera? How would your
Suave.
friends
Or,
How would your friends
Baby.
and toughest critics describe you in one word?
okay, I'm a baby.
A baby? Would you agree with them?
No, absolutely not.
You don't think you're a baby?
I'm a full-grown man.
That maybe acts
Oops.
like a baby?
No,
Okay.
never.
Okay. What would someone not know about you by looking at you?
That I'm not as good looking as I really appear? Or, I don't know.
What do you want people to know about you?
That sometimes what I say isn't really what I mean. I get myself in trouble a lot because I guess I'm pretty animated and I talk way too much. And sometimes maybe I give away way more information than I need, or I don't say it the way other people understand.
You have to speak clearly because they can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. What is an odd fact about you or a talent that you possess? And can you show us the talent?
Well, I can't show you that kind of talent.
I think people don't know that you dance while you bake.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't dance.
Show us a little dancey while you bakey.
See, people tell me to show them the dance.
Okay.
The tree dance.
The tree dance.
See, if there's not the right kind of music, I just can't dance. When I hear a song I like, it moves me. It moves me.
Okay, here I go.
No.
Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom boom.
Like I told you, people want me to dance. You ask me to dance, I can't dance. But if you watch me, when I'm listening to music, I move.
Okay. Has baking
That's all
ever...
you're gonna get.
Alright,
I
whatever.
already filmed me last time,
Whatever.
and it didn't really look so good. My underwear was all tucked up. You know, it wasn't a pretty sight.
Has baking ever helped you through a tough time?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Let's see if I can say this. This is the first thing that comes to mind. One of the main reasons I started cooking was, or started baking cakes, was for a little girl named Colby Curtin. And we found out Christmas Eve that she had liver cancer. And there's nothing I could do for her. There's nothing I could do. But I started making these cakes, and when I made these cakes, the smile that came on her face, there's not a feeling like that in the world. So let me start mixing this up. That was my biggest inspiration. That was my biggest high. And she was 7 years old when they found it out. She died when she was 10.
How many cakes did you bake for that little girl?
20, 10, I don't know. Any chance I got to see her, I made her a cake, I painted her a picture, I painted murals on her walls. I drew, I did whatever. Let me get by you here. Let me get the cake loop.
What does baking mean to you?
It's I've always been a show-off. And now that I'm old, showing off doesn't mean the same. It lets me be a kid again. I create stuff that people like. And I like the attention. So it gives me a chance to be young again.
Cool. What types of people or things push your buttons and why?
Mean people.
Why do they push your buttons? You like bully people?
I don't like people that are mean. There's too much mean and hate and bad stuff. I just don't like to see, I don't like to see mean, uncalled for people being mean. If everybody had a cake every day delivered to them, one of my cakes, they're usually happy. They're cartoons, they're happy, they're fun, they're smiling. And people usually walk away from my cakes. Did you see that cake? Wow. Smile on their face. I like that.
Okay, tell us about your most embarrassing moment.
What?
Did you ever have a most embarrassing moment?
Oh yeah, but I don't think I can tell you those. Let me get by you again. I can't tell you about my most embarrassing moment. I try to forget those.
Tell us another embarrassing moment.
All right. You know my most embarrassing moment?
What?
Let me get what I need. This is a few years back. I was probably right out of the Marine Corps, manly man. Before I even thought about making cakes, I locked myself in the trunk of my car.
Excuse me. What was that? I didn't hear it.
I locked myself in the trunk of my car.
I think you need to say it one more time.
Look. Okay, it's a normal thing for a man to do.
You locked yourself in the trunk of your car.
Yeah. See, all my friends, they took off for the weekend, and I had to work. So I stayed at home and I was working on my car. In my car, there's speakers in the back, and it was a Cadillac, an old Cadillac. The hood pops up when you push a button in the glove box. Well, it just pops up a little bit. Back in those days, we used to sneak into the movies in the trunk. So I thought, I'm opening up the hood, the trunk, and I see this spring thing in there. And I thought if I took that one little spring and moved it to this other adjustment here, when I push the button, the lid will pop up and all my friends can get out and get in the car and I didn't even have to get out there. Well, I got into this big Cadillac trunk and I popped one little lever, just an inch, and the hood closed down on me. This happens all the time. People were gone. Nobody's around. My stereo, like always, is full blast. Nobody can hear me. So calmly and collectively, I started screaming and panicking and then after 10 minutes, I hear, open the trunk by pushing the button in the glove box. It was a 9-year-old little kid that lived across the street. Anyway, that was my most embarrassing moment. Okay. Now.
All right, we're at the end of the 10 minutes.
All right.
We're going to shut it off now.
All right, I'll finish making this cake.